Do you know who's on the verge of making history in lunar exploration? Welcome to an exciting journey to the moon with intrepid geologists on the Artemis II mission. Discover how these scientific minds will unveil secrets of the past and the space-age future as they explore the lunar surface. If you're ready to unravel the mysteries of space, don't forget to hit that like button and join us by subscribing for more cosmic adventures. Let's embark on this thrilling journey together. The Space Agency is planning a series of activities that will include field geology, excursions, observations, and the collection of lunar samples, images, and scientific measurements, as announced in a statement. NASA is looking to make history once again. The American Space Agency has opened the door to the first crewed moon landing mission in over 5 decades. Through their project known as Artemis III, a historic journey will be undertaken under the leadership of astronauts who will once again set foot on the moon, including the first woman and the first person of color to make this journey. The objective? To advance scientific discovery and pave the way for long-term lunar exploration, as stated by NASA in a press release. The Geology team will focus on planning the scientific activities for the Artemis II astronauts during their lunar excursions, which will include field geology, excursions, observations, and the collection of lunar samples, images, and scientific measurements, they added. The protagonists of this mission have been announced and will be led from a geological perspective by Dr. Brett Denevy from the Applied Physics Laboratory at Johns Hopkins University. Alongside him, the geology team will be comprised of the following experts: Lauren Edgar, Deputy Principal Investigator at the United States Geological Survey; Bradley Jolliffe from the University of Washington in St. Louis, Missouri; Caleb Fassett and Dana Hurley from the Applied Physics Laboratory at Johns Hopkins University in Laurel, Maryland; Gordon Osinski from the University of Western Ontario in London; Jennifer Heldman from NASA's Ames Research Center in Silicon Valley, California; Joss Hurtado from the University of Texas in El Paso; Juliane Gross from Rutgers University in New Brunswick, New Jersey; Catherine Joy from the University of Manchester in the United Kingdom; Mark Robinson from Arizona State University in Tempe; Yang Liu from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California. The selection of this team marks an important step in our efforts to optimize the scientific performance of Artemis II, said Dr. Joel Kearns, Deputy Associate Administrator for Exploration in NASA's Science Mission Directorate at NASA headquarters in Washington. He added, "This highly respected lunar science team has demonstrated expertise in scientific operations, sample analysis, and operational flexibility, all of which are critical to the successful incorporation of science during Artemis II. With the establishment of the Artemis II Geology team, we ensure that NASA builds a robust lunar science program. According to the Space Agency, the team will support real-time documentation and initial evaluation of scientific data during the astronauts' lunar operations. Subsequently, team members will evaluate data returned by the mission, including the preliminary examination and cataloging of the first lunar samples collected by NASA since 1972. The collection of samples and data from this region, which contains some of the oldest parts of the Moon, with an estimated age of at least 3.85 billion years, will help scientists better understand fundamental planetary processes operating throughout the solar system and beyond. The resulting analysis from the geology team's activities could also help generate critical information about the depth, distribution, and composition of ice at the south pole of the Moon, NASA reported. For the agency, this information is valuable both from a scientific and resource perspective because oxygen and hydrogen can be extracted from lunar ice for use as fuel and life support systems. Jim Free, Associate Administrator for NASA's Mission Systems Exploration Directorate, highlighted the Artemis III Geology team will have the unique opportunity to analyze the first samples from the lunar South Pole region, helping us not only unlock new information about the formation of our solar system but also in the planning of future Artemis missions and establishing a long-term lunar presence. With a budget allocated at $5.1 million, ENASA is confident that the team will have the necessary resources for the successful advancement of Artemis III geology. It is worth noting that the Artemis program is not just a mission, it is also a visionary, long-term plan, in addition to marking the human return to Earth's natural satellite. The aim is to establish sustainable lunar presence and lay the groundwork for future missions, perhaps even beyond the Moon, possibly towards Mars. It is therefore an exciting chapter in space exploration. In summary, ENASA's Artemis III project promises to mark a milestone in the history of space exploration by taking astronauts back to the Moon, this time with a highly skilled team of geologists. These experts are prepared to conduct field geology, excursions, collect samples, and carry out crucial scientific research on our natural satellite. With an investment of $5.1 million, ENASA is ready to ensure the success of Artemis III geology and advance toward long-term lunar exploration. Stay tuned for exciting developments in Artemis II and join us on this thrilling space journey. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button to receive more information about fascinating achievements and discoveries in the field of space exploration and beyond.